I dropped out of university, quit my job, and started my own startup. And I failed. So it's time to go back to 9 to 5. Really? Actually, every fucking cell of my body refuses to die average and having a normal average life. So I ask myself, why did I want to start with a startup in the first place? Well, I just wanted to help people, the humanity, through my startups. So the plan was clear. I found a job, I've worked several years, earned some money, saved the money, and invested into my first startup. Unfortunately, the first startup we had to stop because the team was separated. We had some issues in the team, so we had to stop. The second startup, Free Speech, was launched, but it wasn't as successful as I expected to be. After I ran out of money, I started about finding a new job, working, and saving money for the next startup. Makes sense, right? So I thought about the next problem I would like to solve. And do I know someone who already does that? Exactly, Mr. Beast. I watch his videos since 2017 and I have seen a lot of impact he has on lives of other people. Not just through his philanthropy, but also through giving away stuff to people in need, providing people with electricity, clean water, and several other stuff he has already done, including fighting against child labor with his festivals. Wait a minute, is the goal being a YouTuber? Really? I mean, why not? YouTube and you? But come on, you're not even funny. You don't even have friends to help you. Bro, they're right. And what do you even want to talk about? Like, what's your topic? As he said, you're not even funny. And bro, look at your English. I mean, and look how shy you are. I mean, can you even talk with other people or in front of the camera? He is right, and you're not even funny. And it's 2025. Do you think is it still possible? To be honest, I have no idea. So the analytical me started his research. For several weeks, I've been through hundreds of YouTube videos trying to understand the topics and the magic and the secret of these YouTubers. Alright, so what are the results? The short answer? Yeah, it is still possible. Let me show you why.
Getting started. I mean, do you think that it's still possible to start a channel on YouTube in 2020 and be successful, or is it?
It's funny you saying that to me because I know you know the answer to it. Yes, it's obviously it is.
Alright, so I have also seen another quote which says the best time to start a YouTube channel have been 10 years ago, but the second best time is now. But all doubts are here. Am I the right guy to start YouTube? And you might ask yourself, why YouTube and not again trying another startup? No, don't worry, I didn't give up on my startup dreams. But there are some reasons why I consider YouTube first. Let's go. Well, with YouTube, I can do what I want to do challenges, adventures, and helping other people. The current problem of my startup is to gain traction. But if I have a big YouTube community, I could very much easily get your feedback on the projects I'm doing and build my startups in public with you together. I don't want again to build in private and run after investors. That's not my passion. I'm good at building product. That's what I like, that's what I want. I want to create good products, great products, and have a positive impact on life of others. Alright, so now I have three reasons why I want to start with YouTube. But what does it take to be a YouTuber, and can I be a YouTuber? When it's about that technical stuff, I don't need anything else. I have a laptop, I have a phone, I have a camera. But being a YouTuber is not just about the equipment. It's very much more about the person. Can I be a YouTuber? After my research, I found out there are some qualities a good YouTuber needs to have. Point number one, consistency. This is something I know I'm very good at. I have learned a lot how to be consistent through my journey in the sports. I've done a lot of sports and I have learned what it means to be consistent and to train every day towards a goal. Point number two, value for the viewers. This could be a big challenge for me because, as I said, it's very hard. A lot of people say I'm not really funny, so it's hard to entertain people when you are not funny, so to give this value. Point number 3, authenticity. To be honest, this is something which I'm very good at. Like, I show how I am, and it's very hard for me sometimes to hide how I am or who I am. Like, point number 4, and my second weakness, storytelling. I'm not very good at storytelling. This is something I need to learn, and I really have to learn that and work a lot towards how to be a good storyteller. Point number 5, editing skills. These are my editing skills from a few years ago. As you can see, I'm somewhere below average. Like, my editing skills are just very bad. Like, it's like from someone in the high school. But I'm good at IT, so I think this is something I really can learn. That's not a problem for me. I just need some time. The next point would be adaptability and learning. But as I just mentioned, I'm good at learning and being adaptable to the new situations. And this is something I also had to learn through my startup. As an entrepreneur, you learn how to be adaptable and how to be open to learn new stuff. So that's completely not a problem. Last but not least, obsession. This is also one of the points which I really am good at. When I'm obsessed with something, if I really want something, I get very much obsessed about it. I have seen that how it is through my sports again, and also my business career. Like, I was so much focused onto sports that nothing else mattered for me. I was training day and night every day, not day and night, but you know what I mean. Like, I've trained every day, very hard, very consistent. That was my life. That was what I wanted to do. Alright, so what is the conclusion? I think if Mr. Beast or I Show Speed can get what they are right now, can be what they want right now, and I have achieved so much, I can also do it because they had it even much harder. They had also a lot of family problems and other stuff. So, and Mr. Beast, he had just an iPhone 5, which he recorded like for several years with that. So, if they can do it, I should also be able to do it.
Virality is not accidental. Or sometimes it can be, of course, but
It's just not.
it can be engineered.
It's so many people say it's luck, and they're like, "You're just lucky," or this or that. But what are we up to? Probably like 1,000 videos over 10 million views. Like, we don't ever have a dud. Like, you can call it luck, but I think it can be trained. I say, it is a teachable skill. It's a learnable skill. You can study your way to consistently make viral videos, no matter how small your channel is, even if you have 0 subscribers.
And one big advantage I have compared to them is
I go on podcasts and I say everything I know. It's all out there. And a lot of people, instead of just studying that and trying to absorb and apply it in their own way, they're just like, no, it's just luck.
Snowball.
Actually studied hard enough, and like, basically, if you knew what I knew, and some of these, so I don't sound so arrogant, also like some of these other friends I have that I would say are the smartest people in the world when it comes to content creation online, if you had the knowledge that was in our heads, you could do it very easily. I see people do it all the time. And what's even
talks about everything he knows. Like, literally, it's everything. The whole knowledge of him is in YouTube for free. It just depends on me to learn that and to work with this knowledge and put it in action. All right, so what are the next steps?
have what I have in my head, then I would say just fail. Like, just a lot of people get analysis paralysis, and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months. And
Yeah.
I'm any of you listening, if you, especially if you have 0 videos on your channel, your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end, and just get to work and start uploading.
Exactly. So that's what I'm doing right now. I make this video and I will upload it, and I will start making no more videos and upload them as well. Whatever I would make with YouTube later, I would invest every penny back in my videos and make them better and better and better. The good point is I have already took a lot of risks when it's about entrepreneurship, so I am able to take risks and I know how to manage these risks. Alright, so since I know YouTube is something you can learn how to do it, content creation as well, and I know what YouTube wants. Basically,
what YouTube wants is they want people to click on a video and they want to watch it. Like at its core, that's what it is.
so the quality is important, not just the idea, but also the execution, and that's very similar to the startup world.
Don't make good enough content, content that's worthy of getting 10 million views.
In the idea or the execution of the idea?
Both.
You might ask yourself, millions of people trying this every day, starting new YouTube channels and trying to be a YouTuber. Why I? This is something that I've also asked myself for several days and weeks.
If you're always learning, reinvesting every dollar and basically working 10, 12 hours a day, like I just don't see a world where someone can compete with you.
And the answer is, I will work harder than everyone else, I will work more than everybody else, and I will do more than everybody else to make great videos. I will never ever give up, and I will die trying. This is my point. I will die trying to be a good YouTuber. If I do that and I put everything into YouTube, it's impossible that I will not make it. It's impossible. So I asked myself how to do that. Then I thought, Mr. Beast already done it. What if I do the same? Start with the same type of videos and do the same stuff what he did. Basically copying Mr. Beast. Then I saw this video.
Spend 6 months working on a project and millions of dollars and all this time and effort and brain power. And then after I upload 2 weeks later, someone will just do the exact same video, say the exact same words with the exact same thumbnail. And it's like, they didn't have to do any of that. If I get inspired by something, how can I do that, but 100 times better and make it my own? Whereas a lot of people are just like, oh, Mr. Beast did that. I'm just gonna do it.
So not just copy paste. I need to be original. I need to be me. I need to make good original videos. For sure, I can take inspiration, I can learn from other YouTubers, but I should make better videos, I should make great videos, not just copy and paste. Alright, that was a lot of theory, but what is the next step? How to start, and what kind of video should I make first and go?
Step one would I just brainstorm okay, I don't have money. What are some viral things? The first thing that comes to my mind is something as simple as when I counted to 100,000, which is what I did do when I was poor. And that worked. But what's something like that I could do that would be even more?
With no money and no subscribers. So you can't give away money. You can't make $1 million giveaway video. How long would it take you to get to 1 million subscribers?
Probably 3 months, maybe 4. From 0, easily 3 or 4 months. Like, if that's all that guy was doing, let me think. I would probably just walk across America. That would get me on the map, and then just do some some other $0 extreme challenges. Get some attention. Take that money. I don't know. Maybe make a line of paper clips. I think those are cheap. And
so I must be extreme.
I kill their career, but for me, I just like to, don't milk a series too hard. You know what I mean? Keep it fresh and always try to introduce things here and there. And then if it works well, take it and run with it for a little bit, then introduce something else new. Because if I
best views possible. That's the only question you should ask me. Subscribers don't matter. Views don't matter. I mean, they do, but all that comes. Everything you want as a creator comes from making the best videos possible and thumbnails. But it's easier to, make thumbnails. The video part's the hard part, and that's the thing that you're known for. No one's known for having.
You said the next Mr. Beast is not going to make videos like you.
No one's ever going to do what I do better than me. It's not even humanly possible. I reinvest every penny I make. I work every hour I'm awake. No, the next me isn't going to be me because no one's going to do what I do better than me. It's not possible. If I thought someone was doing better than me, I'd just start sleeping less so I could work even more. I'd figure it out. People shouldn't be me. I don't have a life. I don't have work-life balance. My personality, my soul, my being is making the best videos possible, entertaining my fans as best as I can. That is what exists on this planet. And I don't recommend it. You know what I mean? You should have work-life balance. You should not devote your entire life to this one thing. Go have fun. I'm miserable a lot of times. I have a mental breakdown every other week because I push myself so hard. I don't recommend it.
Really? But what if I want to? What if my current situation is even worse than that? What if the life he lives is a dream life for me? What if there is really someone who wants that?